Hey, hang on, let me switch.
Alright guys, what's going on? This is Otis here, and this was my very first gameplay on Armored Kill here, after I downloaded it. This is Armored Shield, actually, on Conquest, and so we ended up losing this game, but I mean, pretty much everyone's new to it. We're still figuring out what was going on and stuff. We're going to notice right here on flag E there is a the AC-130 symbol next to the flag. On all the Conquest maps that have the AC-130, which I might be all of them. I think it is all of them actually. You're basically going to have that AC-130 next to the flag, and you need to capture that flag in order to get in the AC-130 and start gunning it. You can't fly in it, but it's pretty awesome. We're trying to capture it right here. They ended up flying a helicopter right towards the area right in the beginning, so they captured it right away. And so, pretty much, that's going to be your big contested flag all the time. And here I was trying to shoot the AC-130 down with the Igla. I do believe I get 1 or 2 hits on it. Basically, what ends up happening is the Igla does 20 damage to the AC-130. You're going to see right there, too. That was the Angel Flares. The Angel Flares for the AC-130 automatically deploy, and once they deploy, I don't know if they recharge or not, because pretty much what's happening is everyone's just shooting at the AC-130, and it either doesn't have time to reload or something. But they said before that the gunners in it were going to be able to control it. That's not the case. They automatically deploy, which is pretty interesting. I think it'd probably be a little bit maybe better, I guess, maybe that way controlling it. But the Iglas do 20 damage to the AC-130, so you're going to need 5 Igla kills at least. And then once it gets disabled, which is about like, I think like 15-20%, it actually gets disabled, and it slowly starts, burning until it blows up. And you can also spawn on it and parachute out. And so here was we'll skip forward a little bit in the gameplay course, and I was in the AC-130, and you're going to have 2 main seats in the AC-130. You're going to have the seat that I'm in, which both of the seats have an anti-air gunner, which is that one where you can't aim it down that low, which is, I guess, is a good balance thing. So if you're in a helicopter or a plane, you're definitely going to want to come up from, you want to do like a fly underneath it, pretty much come up, maybe shoot it in the belly or something, because the AA guns that it has on it are pretty strong. And the other weapons that you have on here, the other RC is a cannon, actually. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a tank shell type of shoot, and it's on a thermal vision too, so you can see where people are running, you can see all the tanks and stuff, you can see where they're moving, which is pretty helpful too. And you can zoom in really far on it also, which is helpful. And this one, I don't know, it's basically just big bullets. I don't even know what size they are. I forget. I think they're like 35 millimeter bullets. I'm not sure exactly on the size of them, basically, but they're pretty strong against infantry. Ground vehicles, they don't seem to be too strong for what I've seen so far. Definitely the other seat that's got the actual cannon does a lot more damage to vehicles. And I know what you're going to want to try to do when you're in the AC-130s. Of course, you're going to try to get rid of the mobile AA, because those things will just chew you up in the AC-130. AC-130 is also available on all the rush maps too. So that'll be pretty interesting. That'll be pretty fun. I'm going to have my Ps3 Armored Kill Server up tonight, so all you have to do is just search my name, and it will be normal tickets. It'll be a mix of Conquest Rush and Tank Superiority, which is a very fun mode. These are very fun maps. I'm completely just having a ball, having a fun against them. Another thing you're definitely going to want to do too is watch out for the planes. I think what it seems like so far is the planes can't ram the AC-130. Actually, the plane just blows up. That's what I've seen so far, at least. I'm sure maybe it does some damage. I haven't fully been in it enough and been rammed enough times for that to happen too, but typically the planes don't get a little close. And it ended up happening there is once you get your first kill for the AC-130, you'll get your trophy / achievement. And Battlefield, for some reason, when you actually get the trophies and achievements, at least for me, it lags up for like 3 or 4 seconds. And so that's a very this is, out of all the DLC trophy sets, this is the very easiest one. I mean, you pretty much don't have to do anything. I think I have like 1 left, and I'm not even really sure what that it was. The ATV kills easy. You're pretty much, you have to shoot the AC-130 down. That's 1. You get an AC-130 kill. The tank superiority win. But it's all generally just pretty easy. And there we died right there pretty much. So the flares were deployed. We were getting a little low and stuff. I probably should have bailed out. I know later on I bailed out. but typically it doesn't really matter to you. It's about like a 10-15 second spawn on the AC-130 about. I'm not sure on the exact time, but it's pretty close. And right here too, I jumped in the Mobile AA and I ended up running onto the enemy's mobile artillery, which was pretty nice because I wanted to try it out, and so I ended up shooting at it. And this is the weakest vehicle in the game, at least for all the new vehicles and stuff, and so I repair it and stuff. This is a pretty fun vehicle. It's completely ridiculously hard to hit things. You're definitely gonna have to get used to where these rockets actually go. You're gonna have 6 rockets when you actually deploy. You can't be moving when you're shooting it, so you have to stop. You can't have a driver, which would be nice if you want to get some more points to help and unlock it. But one thing I would highly suggest too is, as you can see right here, is there's a minimum range on it too, so you have to watch out for that, because that ATV just drove up and there's a C4 guy. You're gonna have to bail out of it and, you know, dispatch it pretty quickly with your gun, otherwise you're gonna be dying real quickly. And this is me just trying to shoot it up in the air, kind of judge, maybe see how far the rockets are going here and there and stuff. I do actually kill a sniper, which I don't know, the sniper was trying to shoot me out of the mobile artillery, or he was trying to hit someone. Actually ended up hitting him, and I went crazy when I actually did kill him. So this is my only kill so far. I've had some random vehicle disables and stuff on it. One thing that I'm definitely going to highly suggest is probably play Conquest for your first maybe few days on this. Try to capture objectives for all the vehicles. Try to unlock all your things right away, because pretty much whoever's going to unlock all the accessories and the perks and stuff for the vehicles right away is going to dominate, you know, the battlefield a lot better. And so I've only unlocked, I think it was like smoke, I think, or whatever the first unlock is for the mobile artillery, which it's very hard to get even points and stuff too, because like I said earlier, it's the weakest vehicle thing here. And so like what happened here is the helicopter came in, did the strafing run, pretty much almost killed me, and then the mobile AA ended up killing me right after that. And I tried running away, but the mobile AA got me. And so this was me shooting the, I believe it was the AC-130, and then the attack helicopter was coming in, or the scout. I'm not sure, which is, it's pretty nice on the consoles now to have the attacks, the scouts, planes, and the AC-130 all in the air, which is pretty nice and stuff too. I ended up smoking a little bit early there, so I wasn't able to see fully where it was. And of course, you know, they ended up bailing out before anything happened here. And you gotta watch out for this too. You do kill the vehicles pretty fast still, even though they reduced the torch thing. And of course, that's another thing too. You're gonna have to watch out for. Pretty much everyone's using javelins or iglas, basically just because, you know, that's the only things that are pretty much usable for the engineers, and everyone's pretty much the engineers. One thing that I have to highly recommend is right here too. I think I get all the hits on the AC-130 too right here for the 20% damage and stuff, and right when I ended up blowing it up, they ended up killing me, which was alright. But when you take it down, it's pretty cool when it starts to get on fire and stuff like that, or when it gets disabled. And yeah, they kill it, and then the cannon comes in and just demolishes me. You'll get some easy triple, doubles, and, you know, maybe even a quad here and there with the cannon on certain objectives and stuff when you have people capturing it. But if you have a plane, you know, keeping the other plane away, or the helicopters away from the AC-130, you can survive for definitely a long time, because the only thing you have to worry about is people using the stingers and the iglos, and the guy using the cannon, if he's able to call out where those stingers are coming from, if the other person's not seeing it, you'd be able to keep it alive for a pretty long time. But then again too, once it gets shot down, it spawns in like 15 or 30 seconds, so it doesn't really matter how far, you know, or how long it lasts up in the air, because it's pretty much going to be up right in the air too. One thing that I have to highly recommend too, and you know, watch out for this too when you're spawning on the AC-130, because earlier too, if you rewind it, I think I maybe jump in the AC-130 one more time, but basically there's 2 spawn points for the AC-130. You have a normal like AC-130 jump point or something it's called, and basically if you get into that one's the one that actually parachutes you like instantly out of the AC-130. And so there's a few times where I ended up getting the seat in the AC-130 because people were spawning on it and trying to get the seats, but they were actually parachuting out of it. So that's something you got to watch out for too. You got to make sure you actually go down into like the blue section. It's like the Amtrak type thing, like spawn point, to where it's blue, where you can spawn into it, and that's where you actually can spawn into the guns. I'm in the second seat right here too, so if you pay attention to that, that's where the cannon is. Your very first seat you spawn into is where you have the chain gun or whatever it is. And so if you want the cannon, which I would highly recommend probably using the cannon, would definitely switch to the second seat. Don't forget to zoom in too, because I think those very first few shots I was forgetting to zoom in. You are going to have to get used to aiming with the angles and stuff, where everything's at. And this is a pretty cool moment right here where the attack helicopter was coming in. I was hitting them, and the guns did overheat for a second, and then once they recharged, the helicopter, since he flew up right there, he just got completely screwed. Had he flown down underneath the helicopter, we would not have been able to shoot him, and he would have lived, and he might have been able to tip the nose up real quickly and fire some 2AA missiles and take us out. And so that's something you got to watch out for too if you're in the helicopters. If you stay right below the AC-130, if you're underneath it, it's pretty much not going to kill you. But if you're, you're flying up high, if you're flying at level with it, it's going to take you out pretty easily. And I have a pretty sexy shot coming up right here because the building was destroyed here, or the wall was destroyed, and so the shot, what I ended up right there was I actually shot it through both the broken walls, and it ended up hitting the vehicle and blowing it up, which was pretty cool. I was pretty excited about that. One thing I'm kind of disappointed about with the AC-130 is there's no unlocks for it. There's no points to unlock like dog tags or anything for it. I was kind of hoping that they'd have AC-130 like dog tags and stuff, and so that's kind of unfortunate and disappointing that there's no AC-130 dog tags. There is, however, dog tags, of course, for the tank destroyer and mobile artillery. And what you're going to see right here is a tank field that's just like props whatever in the games that are tanks that are already blown up. And what I was shooting right there was the mobile artillery. So I got my first shot off. Ends up disabling it, and the guy gets out, and then pretty much I had timed my second shot perfectly, and he ends up dying. And something right here too, which you're probably going to want to do, is just die with the AC-130, or just die, not use your parachute, because more likely than not, you'll be way outside of the map and just suiciding there and getting in the scout helicopter real quickly, just try that out. And so, as most people know, there's no laser painter now for the pilot, but if you do have a co-pilot, that laser painter will be there. And so I was shooting a little low too, which was kind of unfortunate here because I would have killed that guy. I'm pretty close to my 10th service star, but I know this is winding down. I'm actually about to get pretty much just destroyed by the AA. He got 2 missiles into me right away because I'm guessing a Stinger or someone was locking onto me, and I used my ECM. It's too high, of course, and both his missiles ended up going and killing the scout helicopter right away, and we ended up losing. And so it's something that you'll definitely have to get used to with the map and stuff, with all the vehicles, getting all the unlocks. But I'm absolutely loving Armored Kill at this point, and I'll have I'm not sure if you guys want tank superiority next or a different map, maybe the mountain one, maybe Rush. I'm not sure, but I'm working on an AC-130 guide, trying to get the aiming down and stuff, and how to destroy it real quickly. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching, guys.
Long range combat kind of guy.
I want to get an AC-130.
You're long range spray and pray. You gotta first of all, you have to take the objective, and then you have to spawn in it.
Okay, thank you. I'm not good at that.
The maps or the